Greetings, sports fans. This is George with Custom Tied Flies and Guide Service. And this next tutorial is for the CT Brown bunny streamer. So this is what it looks like when it's done. The ingredients and the recipe will be in the description. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. And you can find even more bugs on the Custom Tied Virtual Fly Shop website at www.custom-tied.com. CUSTOM-TIED.com. Have a splash, don't forget the dash. So I'm going to walk you through as I build the fly, tell you and show you what materials I'm going to use while I'm doing this. And of course, like I said, the ingredients are in the description. So what you just saw me do was prepare a piece of rabbit strip. Your tail on this fly should be about a shank length long. All right, so first things first, we're going to add 12 wraps of Hareline's 0.02 inch lead wire. 12 wraps. And you can just break that off. And you get this little tail here. You can just wrap that around. And you're going to stuff that up in between the, up inside your copper bead. And this hook is a Daiichi 2220 streamer hook. So I'm using Danville Flymaster and a 140D brown. I'm just going to build a little thread dam right behind that lead wire, and I'm going to push it, take kind of looser securing wraps, then tighter wraps over top of the lead. Then I'm going to run this back to the back. So, like I said, this is about a shank length. It's actually a little better than the shank length. So I have a little ruler here on my desk that I compare, that I measure with. You're gonna just trim off this little piece of fur so that you're exposing that little piece of the hide, and that goes in. All right, and next on this one, the tail flash is gold polar flash. You're going to take 3 or 4 strands of the gold polar flash. You fold those in half. Trim. And then you're about halfway up the shank here. Take a couple of pinch wraps. Wrap the thread back down the shank, go under, All right. Now this is the part where I stop this particular piece because I build my bugs in pieces for strength. So this is the underbody part. Paint that with head cement. Let that sit over here to dry. And then when it's all dried up, get tied back in. Now I have my Hareline brown rabbit strips. So when you're working with rabbit strips and you're going to do a wrap like a palmer, if you start wrapping from this end with the fur going back, the fur won't lay right. It'll end up laying at a 90-degree angle, and that's not what you want. So start with this end, and the fur will lay better for you. You just want to expose that little piece of hide there so that you got something to tie in. Now, don't get me wrong, there are some applications where using the other end and your fur being at a 90-degree angle to your hook shank is what you're looking for, but not with this. You see how that just lays right back. All right, you do not want to take this all the way up to the bead if you don't have to. So here's where I'm going to stop right here, a little bit behind the bead. You don't really want to, crowd it.
Best way to cook a hot dog.
And then your front flash is it's Hareline Flashybou in gold, copper, and red. And you want one strand of each. This is a recovery. My kitty's got a hold of one of my hanks and tore it all up, so I had to recover it. If anybody out there has kitties and you're tying flies, well, you know how that works. All right, so you got your 3 strands laying together. You're gonna, just like you did with the back, you're gonna fold that in half. And then you're going to find the middle. And then bring that under. And then the collar is EP Shrimp Dub Brush in olive brown or brown olive. And you're going to get 3 or 4 wraps of that. You want to get them nice and tight up against the back of the bead. And then I'm going to take the boar brush here. And there we go. CT's brown bunny streamer. Boy, you know, I talked about this before, working with rabbit hair. Those little hairs that get everywhere. They go up your nose, they get in your eyes, get stuck in your mustache, get stuck in your beard. All right. So, again, this is George with Custom Tied Flies and Guide Service. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel and come and visit us on our website at www.custom-tied.com. CUSTOM-TIED.com. Have a splash. Don't forget the dash. Happy tying.